Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. Ah, that's just great. Megabytes, terabytes, downbytes, gigabytes. First game up, Lens McCracken.
Hello, I'm Lens McCracken, ace photo sleuth. I photograph crime scenes. A message to the punks out there. My pictures will nail ya, then the coppers will jail ya. Have a seat, Muggsy. I need your help in figuring out my latest batch of photos. Then, after we have all the clues, sit back in wonder as I bewilder you with my powers of deductive crime-solving reasoning. It was a cold day. I was wearing a sweater. I guess that's why they call it sweater weather. The teapot was cracked and leaking, and that's why I call this case the case of the cracked teapot case. Check out these photo clues and see what you get. Whoops, sorry kid, but I guess I zoomed in way too close here. This clue sure gives me something to chew on. Can you help me figure out what it is? Rats, another close-up. I guess I'll just have to sit back and try to absorb it. How about you? Did you soak up all the information? I'm all out of ideas. Want to take a whack at it? Come on, baby. Serve me one of your ideas across the table. Now, let's look at them all carefully. I don't know how you're doing, but this looks like a job for my dogmatic darkroom computer, the Solutionator. So here's the first tasty close-up. Did you figure it out? It's red licorice. Good work, sugar. What's the next photo? If we get this one, we're well on our way to mopping up the case. A sponge. Okay. This last picture isn't even giving me a sporting chance of getting it. It's a ping pong paddle. Now it's time to really score and wrap up the case. The famous circus tumbling act, the Great Spazoids, were working their day job as house cleaners. They were scrubbing the kitchen of Old Lady Hill's mansion when they spied some red licorice hidden on the top shelf of the pantry. They climbed up on top of each other's shoulders, but still couldn't reach it. Then one of the Spazoids grabbed a ping pong paddle to swat it down with. That's when it got ugly. The Spazoids took a fall and landed on the old lady's china cabinet, thus breaking the said teapot. What's that sound, baby? It's the sound of the fat lady singing 'cause the case is closed. Am I good or what? When it comes to solving crime, I don't have time for petty details and facts. That's why I'm Lens McCracken, Photo Snoop.
Loading. Check. Distraction news on the air in 3, 2, 1.
And now, Distraction News with your anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Good evening. I'm Dora Smarmy, and welcome to Distraction News, where we give you the news, and at the end of our newscast, I will ask you 5 questions about what I've reported. So make sure you're not distracted. And now our top story today, earthquakes. The Earth's crust is made up of pieces called plates. The pressure from the built-up heat and gases under the Earth causes the plates to rub against each other, causing the Earth to shake. This is called an earthquake. The cracks between the plates are called faults. Faults at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean cause earthquakes at sea, producing huge waves that are called tsunamis, which is Japanese for tidal wave. When they hit land, the waves can be as high as 150 feet. Wow! And finally, to measure earthquake activity, scientists use an instrument called a seismograph. Well, that was pleasant, wasn't it? Let's see how well you were able to remember the facts. And be sure to count how many you get right. Otherwise, no ice cream. What is the Earth's crust made up of? Cups, saucers, or plates? The answer is plates. What causes the plates to rub against one another? Love and marriage, heat and gases, or Franks and beans? The answer is heat and gases. A crack between plates is called a fault, a splinter, or a clunky. The answer is a fault. What is the Japanese word for tidal wave? Jumanji, swami-bami, or tsunami? The correct answer is tsunami. And finally, what is the name of the instrument that measures earthquake activity? Phonograph, stephigraph, or seismograph? The answer is seismograph. So, how did you do? If you got any wrong, was it A, my fault, B, your fault, or C, the gremlin's fault? Well, that's all the time we have for today, but remember, don't ever let anything distract you from watching Distraction News. So long.
This has been Distraction News with your favorite cardboard cutout anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Come on, you buckets of bolts! What are you gonna give to me? Get the noodles! Ooh, look at that! Wow! Hey, what? Here, take this. Bye! Skip pad! Skip pad!
Hey, cats. It's your friend Sketch here to lay something heavy on you. Just 'cause you got eyes doesn't mean you always see. You got to get the whole picture before you really know what's going down. Don't believe me? Well, I'm gonna show you some pages from my sketch pad, but not every page. See if you can tell what's happening before I show you the missing pages. You dig? Picture this. A groovy young couple have a baby in Boston, Massachusetts. He's a cute little dude and everything seems fine. Both the mommy and the daddy-o were born in Boston, Massachusetts. The grandparents too. But the little dude can't be an American citizen. Born in Boston, his whole family too. But he's not an American. Crazy. Can you figure out what really went down before I lay the missing pages of my sketch pad on you? 'Cause it all makes sense. You might think we're talking about a different Boston, Massachusetts, but that's not it. Or you might think that the family just happens to be on vacation in the United States when the baby is born, but that's not it. So you gotta ask yourself, when can you be born in Boston, Massachusetts and not be an American when your parents were also born there? How about in 1720, when Massachusetts was still a British colony? There was no such thing as the United States back then, so you couldn't be an American citizen. You dig? So like I've been telling you, when you really use your eyes, you're gonna draw the right conclusions.
Who's got the next game? Next game coming up. Greetings,
going? Your old pal Eddie Bull here at the exciting Walla Walla Washington Zoo. This week we're going to...
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. He's simply the best of the bunch. There's simply no disguising that he's so appetizing that we want him for our lunch.
Looks like I'm lunch meat. Here's a suggestion. Don't try this at home. But now that I'm in here, let's see if you can figure out which creature just ordered me off the menu. Okay, everybody, here's your first clue. They gather around in sort of a group huddle to draw up a play to see how they're going to chase down their prey. Second clue, they eat their prey bones and hoofs and hides and all. That's because they can digest anything, and their jaws are strong enough to crush the largest bones. Ow! You might be surprised to find out that they're not members of the dog family, no matter what they look like. Okay, here's the last clue. It's no laughing matter to get chased by a pack of these guys. That's because it's the hyena. The hyena. The hyena. Which means they work together when they attack, have really strong jaws and teeth, look like dogs, and make laughing sounds when they howl. That's a hyena. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm out of here. But before I go, remember, please don't feed the animals.
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. And we want him for our lunch.
Everybody, are you ready for the 3 R's? Rolling, arithmetic, and rocking! Are you ready? Well, get ready, because I'm going to blow your mind with Psycho Math! See what I mean? Okay, here's how Psycho Math works. I'll show you a math problem, but instead of numbers, I will show you some pictures. Now here's where you come in. You figure out what numbers the pictures stand for and solve the problem. Get it? You better get it, because I don't have all day. All right, then. Let's do some Psycho Math. An ice skater skates this number. A figure what? Picture it in your mind. Then, add it to the number of letters in the word. Word. Word up. See, that is too cool. Then, divide it by the number of days in a weekend. And those better be the only days you don't go to school. See? Professor Rocket doesn't even like thinking about skipping school. Now, you got the answer? You take the figure 8 of the ice skater, add it to the 4 letters in the word word, divided by the 2 days in a weekend, and the answer is 6. 6. How you like me now? Listen up, because here comes the next one. The number of inches in a foot. Plus the number of points for scoring a dunk shot in basketball. Now just one basket. I'm not talking about no Michael Jordan hoops. Then take away the number of I's in the word Mississippi. Yes, you got to know how to spell it to get the right answer. Now, what does it equal? Okay, 12 inches in a foot, plus 2 points for a basketball score, minus 4 I's in Mississippi, and the answer is 10. And I rate 10 a 10 because it is such a fine number. Okay, last one, because Professor Rocket has a special lady called Algebra calling his name. Take the number of baseball players needed for a team. Just the team, not the bat boy. Not the water boy. I'm talking about the team. Subtract the nickels in a quarter, also known as 25 cents. Minus the number of quarts in a gallon. Sherbert, don't even waste my time with Sherbert. Everybody knows that Professor Rocket loves the rock and roll. Enough of that. Let's see what it equals. There are 9 baseball players on a team. Minus 5 nickels in a quarter. Minus 4 quarts in a gallon. Equals 0. 0. As in a whole lot of nothing. Congratulations. You did it. Now you earned a reward. All the sherbet you can eat. That's right, you eat it. I think it's nasty. Stay away from my rocky road. Everybody knows Rocky Road is reserved for the man that invented Psycho Math. Professor Rocket's out.
That was cool. Let's play another. Next game up, Riddle Snake.
In the dark and mysterious recesses of parts unknown, there resides the strange and riddle-wise creature known only as the Riddle Snake. His music is enchanting, and his riddles are perplexing. So look close and think even closer, 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 closer. The riddle is, what lies on its back 100 feet in the air? What lies on its back 100 feet in the air? What lies on its back 100 feet in the air? And the answer is a dead centipede. And to all you concerned insect lovers, no centipedes were injured in the making of this riddle. He's actually just resting. Bon voyage.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Game time is 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to play 10 seconds, where you've got to read between the lines and think up the answers before time runs out. So now you know how to play. You're on your own. You got 10 seconds. The miraculous answer is walk on water! Next one. Did you get it? It's tiptoe through the tulips. What's next? Did you get it? Holy cow! It's a triple play! You got 10 more seconds to get the next one. Where are we? It's it's Times Square! Well, that's it for now, so keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds until it's once more time to play 10 seconds!
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
There are 9 baseball players on a team, minus 5 nickels in a quarter, minus 4 quarts in a gallon, equals 0. 0.
They gather around in sort of a group huddle to draw up a play to see how they're going to chase down their prey. It's the hyena! The hyena!
When can you be born in Boston, Massachusetts, and not be an American when your parents were also born there? How about in 1720, when Massachusetts was still a British colony?
The Earth's crust is made up of pieces called plates. The pressure from the built-up heat and gases under the Earth causes the plates to rub against each other, causing the Earth to shake.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.